the grocery store. I'm listening to these two older guys going on and on and on. Southern border, it's just, they're crazy down there. It's hell on earth. They can't be trusted, all the violence and the drugs. And I'm like, man, it's gotten that bad down there? And I hear him, thank God I live in Canada. This video is proof
that I will cover any video you send me.
When I have that, I have the right to talk to people, ask a couple questions, figure out what's going on, and as long as everything checks out, we all go on our way.
But we don't have to answer a single question that you ask. Yeah, no, we don't have to answer your questions.
You do.
Well, I guess that all depends. I mean, did you want to go home? Just throwing it out there.
You.
No.
As a police officer, I have that authority.
You can ask me anything you want, but I'm not obliged to tell you anything.
Yeah, you do.
I mean, that's literally why we put them on the street and pay them money. I mean, otherwise, you're right. It's just some guy running around yelling at you, telling you what to do.
Okay. Do you have your ID on you? Can I please have it? Okay. Sir, do you know who she is? Is she with you?
Please do not.
What was you going to say? Exercise reasonable judgment? Don't do the right thing? Darren been like, hey, don't you go trying to drag me down with you.
Hang on until I get hers. So the sooner she gives me her ID, the sooner we can all be on our way.
What's your suspicion now? So he's explained everything to you, so what are your suspicions about me?
As a police officer, when I'm on a call, and I have reasonable suspicion, I have the right to ID everyone I'm talking to.
Well, I don't have to ID to you unless you charge me with a separate crime. You cannot give me for failure to ID because it's none of your business.
The longer you interrupt me, the longer we're going to be here. All right?
Don't talk to me like I'm a child.
Well, then don't act like one.
Roasted.
I'm not.
Here we go. Again, ready? I have his ID. Because I have reasonable suspicion to talk to you, I need your ID. The sooner you give it to me, the sooner we can all be on our way. That's all this is.
Call your supervisor.
Okay, give me your ID and I will.
Can you call your supervisor, please? What's your name, badge number, employee number?
Officer Moss.
I'm asking him.
He is training.
Thank you.
Officer Moss.
Can you please call your supervisor?
Is that what this is?
Sovcit, not bowing to your will does not make somebody a sovcit.
I don't even know why she spliced it. She had to have said something. It's like 10 seconds later. 10 seconds later.
Definition of a sovereign citizen.
A sovereign citizen is someone who just doesn't cooperate with police. They don't think they have to. Rules and laws don't apply to them.
They do.
Yes and no. Most of them believe that we're no longer a constitutional republic. They believe that, man, I don't even want to go down this road because I can already hear the comments and read them, hear them, whatever. Look, I don't want to pay property tax neither, especially since I can't see or tell where the money's been going. Just saying. It goes into your schools.
You. I don't know why you think I'm a sovcit.
Okay, look. Can you give me your ID?
No.
Why not?
It's none of your business. It's an overreach of your power when you don't have any suspicion that I've committed a crime. This has become 100% your ego.
It's not.
This is all your ego.
Can you verify that? Ma'am, you understand that it's my policy of my department to identify anybody.
Well, I don't care about policy. I care about law.
So the policy follows law.
I don't have to abide by your department's policies. I go by the law. I go by the law. And the law is I don't have to ID to you. Your policy doesn't mean shit. to me.
Oh, well, I beg to differ. How much that policy gonna mean to you when he's dragging you down the county while you're kicking and screaming and crying? Is it gonna matter more then than it does now?
Ma'am, you do understand that if you refuse to ID yourself, I have to take you to jail.
If you want to arrest me for a separate crime, you can arrest me that as a secondary charge. But it's not a charge in itself.
There's no charge initially. We're just having an encounter with you just to see
Right.
what's going on. And if you would just give me your ID, I could ID you.
Did you call your supervisor?
Not yet, because you haven't given me your ID.
Boom.
Roasted.
I have asked over and over for a supervisor.
twice.
That's what they're for.
You asked me twice.
I asked you too. Will you call a supervisor?
We'll call one in just a minute, okay?
We'll call one in just a second.
We're
I've
gonna
got a job to do regardless.
And the longer she doesn't give me her ID, the longer you're not going to do your job.
Boom.
Roasted.
I'm gonna do my job. That's my job.
Let me run your ID, okay?
I'm gonna go.
Much later.
Am I still detained?
Yes, ma'am. Hey, Todd, is this your car?
Don't answer.
Yeah,
It is. It is.
that's what the driver's license is. But, I mean,
Hey, Todd, real quick. So you said you were inside the building. I believe you.
Can you just tell me? I did.
No, I'm not.
I just showed
They
up.
gave
Can
you an
tell me
update.
What's going on?
That he updated you.
I'm just trying to get you.
What's your name and full? Couldn't understand the name.
Can you just tell me what's going on?
No, I don't need to do anything. I'm ready to leave
Well,
here.
right now you're
I'm
being
detained for nothing.
Delusion.
So
Okay.
I don't
Well,
have
can you
anything to say.
provide
I don't need anything. You're not the supervisor, right?
not a supervisor.
So I don't need to repeat it all for you. That's a waste of my time and yours.
Okay. Well, I mean, the sooner we can be able to identify you, the sooner we can get you loose.
So y'all are going to punish me and keep me
not a
detained
punishment.
because you're not getting your way.
It's not a punishment.
Yeah,
You're-
it is.
You're being detained, and we have a legal right
For
to-
what?
for
What's your
not
reasonable
trespassing.
articulable suspicion that I've committed a crime?
Trespassing.
Boom.
Roasted.
Trespassing?
Yes, ma'am.
How are you getting that? He's explained he
The
works
business-
here.
the
He's
business-
explained he worked here.
Oh, you gonna talk over me? Or can I?
Yeah, I'll talk. No, I'm not talking to you at all. How about that? I'm not listening to you either.
It's obvious you ain't listening to nobody. I feel bad for the fellow that you're here with. I mean, good night. Does he gotta listen to you when he goes home too? Whew. No.
Got me out.
Interrupt the interview right now.
I'm not. You're interrupting. I'm silent.
You what? Me and Todd here, we're fine. But
Who said you weren't?
I need to get you ID'd. We can be fine if I can get your ID. That's all it is.
What crime are you gonna charge me with?
I don't know. I mean, he could probably get you for first-degree stupidity, failure to think, something like that.
I've already gone over this with you twice, and my partner.
Then you're
here
not
just
getting my
explained it
ID.
to you. You're here
No.
on private property.
State of Tennessee, I do not have to give you my ID unless I'm charged with a separate crime.
That's not true.
It is
Being
true.
detained for a crime.
You're being
It's times like this I'm so thankful that I'm not a cop. I don't have the temperament. I
It only takes so much for so long, and then somebody's gotta get cuffed.
detained for
yeah,
reasonable
I'm
suspicion,
detained.
which means
Ta-da.
you do have to give me your ID.
Ta-da! No, I don't.
Yes, it does.
No, RAS doesn't work in
Okay,
Tennessee.
well, then he can be charged with
No.
resisting a stop.
No, I haven't resisted any
You're
stop.
resisting right now.
boom.
Roasted.
You're on video.
I'm resisting your wants and wishes. I'm going by the law. By law.
We're in the parking lot where nobody else is, okay?
Exactly, and I've explained this to you both.
Right. So why are you
Normally,
still f***ing with me when you know what
If
we're
you give me
doing?
your ID and I can
That's
get
all
your
your
ID,
ego.
we'll be
This
outta
is
here.
your ego.
Nope,
This
I
is
have
all
to do
your
this.
ego.
I have to do
No,
this.
f- your ego.
Okay,
It's not an ego thing. It's
It
part of
is.
the protocol.
It isn't.
it is.
No, it's your protocol to ask for it, but that doesn't mean I have to give it to
Yes,
you.
it does.
No.
Yes, it does.
Call your supervisor.
And what's it-
Either
is it-
arrest me for a separate crime, do what you need to do.
So we need to
You already know we've been talking this to death
And you want him here because why? You don't think you have the, you don't. think
because
you
you're
give me
full
your
of shit. So we need somebody better than you in charge. That's what they're there for.
ID? I'll get.
Believe it or not, she doesn't go to jail. And I'm just going to stop it here because if I don't,
Ooh, I can feel